Greetings everyone, the Good Sir Knight here with another interesting observation. Apparently there are Thunder Bs and there are Thunder Vs. So, I didn't know that, so just another interesting thing I found out while playing around things. This would generally be your Thunder Bee head. Spoon and the cap are made out of metal. You have a very thick hammer, a very strong spring on it. And yeah, so interesting. So we'll start with the Thunder Bee. Take off this little grenade cap here, throw it haphazardly to the side because explosives don't kill people. And first thing you'll notice is this has a brown ring, black cap around here, so it actually is a bit of a pain to get both of them out, but it is doable. And so yeah, this actually tends to fall out. This is the priming pin, whatever you want to call it, that stabs into the capsule. It's a bit of a little short, twisty sort of pointy spike that gets hammered downwards into the capsule when the spoon releases and the pin hits. So this actually comes out, it's removable, and that's supposed to be held in this black cap, which isn't doing its job very well, but so a little bit problematic there. I'm gonna fix this real quick. So yeah, so all comes together like this. And in here is where the capsule sit. There's a little a washer in there to hold everything together. And generally for loading purposes, you load it through here. So if you've ever played with Thunder Bees, you have a good concept on how this all works together and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These ones, aside from the metal spoon that hangs off a bit to the side of the grenade itself, come with this little black ring. So you'd set it, and when you do set it, one of the interesting things, let me see if I can get this for you here real quick. It's a bit of a pain, and yeah. So as you can see with the way this sits, it holds very, very, like, there's a very small amount holding the thing back, basically, so to say. And the pin will go through this upper port through here, so it actually won't be holding this in place by itself, although you can see that there is a hole there to hold it in place. It doesn't hold the spoon down for whichever reason, so two different entry points to hold the spring back, and yeah, when you let go, it flies forward. And this floats up freely on its own accord, nothing really holding in place. Keep that in mind when we get to the Thunder V. But yeah, 20 bucks, they're both the same price. This one's just made almost entirely out of metal. So, interesting, black pin and all that. So, moving on, you have what I actually purchased initially, which is a Thunder V. Now, I didn't think this was going to be different. I thought they were going to be exactly the same, but as you can tell, this one's made almost entirely out of plastic. The spoon tends to hold onto its own unless you really lift it. There's a bit of a catch, and then it's free and it'll lock itself upwards. Now, same idea. You still have the spring set here, although this one, let me set this in here because I want to show you guys this. Ow. Yeah, as you can see, this one actually holds on by quite a bit more. It's a bit more hold in there, and the pin actually sits in the back where the other one wouldn't hold on to. So the pin holds the spring back perfectly while holding the spoon out at the same time. It makes a bit more of a plastic think, but not a big issue. It still makes the same loud explosion as this was the one I used over the weekend. So, another haphazard throwaway. As you can see, this one locks here. This one has only this core. There's no little black attachment for the pin thing in here. The pin is permanently affixed to the spoon. As you can see, it is is that plastic? No, that's metal. It's a little metal rod, but since it floats in there freely, it can be moved around a little bit. It has a bit of a plasticky feel for the surrounding. Then the core, this core actually does not come with a washer for whatever reason, and this unscrews all the same concept. So yeah, there's two different ones, and between the two, I'm not sure which one I like more. And there's the argument I'd make for the V here is that with the way the spoon is, it sits better flush against the grenade, so it doesn't go all over the place, whereas the other metal one can actually stick out a bit of the way. It makes the grip a bit wider, where this one would have a tighter grip with the spoon where it is now. So Another interesting observation, they both cost $20, and I wasn't aware that there would be two different types, so the fact that this one's plastic, I mean, it seems strong enough for now. Time will tell if it breaks in the future, but another interesting little observation I saw while I was going through my my grenades and everything, so just something to keep in mind if you're buying Thunder Bees. So, stay chivalrous, everyone, take care.